We are going to, okay, we are going to be studying. I am going to read and teach about how to, how to activate the God within, the Christ within, how to bring, first of all, how to be happy, how to bring in everything that you want into your life, how to change your mind, and how to use the words in this book, the four Gospels, and doing the exercise on this page by Dr. Joseph Murphy to be able to bring about a change in your life. Um, the changes are inner, and that you will experience 100% of having and getting what you want. So we're going to start. I keep saying I've been doing this now. Actually, it's 2 years. Let me think. August. Today is March 9th, 2023. So not last August, but the August before. So it's coming up on 2 years. So we start with, I'm going to do my best here with one hand kind of holding the phone. And what we do is, first of all, I just want to preface this by saying that the first thing I do in the morning, so everything happens in the morning. When I wake up, before I open my eyes, I start to say the words, I and the Father are one. And I say them in my mind. I might say them out loud, but mostly in my mind. And I look for whatever's there in my mind, in the darkness. If I can see sometimes a little bit of light. Sometimes it may be purple, it may be a grid looking. But what I'm telling you is that I feel the vibration. I'm looking for the energy inside me. I'm looking for the energy of the life that's in me. I call it God. I call it, the Father. I call it that because that's convenient words for me to identify to myself what that is. If you don't want to use those words for whatever reasons, please don't be attached to the words, because it's really about knowing to be in touch with the source of life, whatever it is that's in my body, that's that's giving me the ability to feel anything, to think anything, to be anything. So I do that, and I do that for a long time, like let's say 20 minutes at least. And as I focus and say over and over in my mind, I and the Father are one, then as I feel it, and I breathe and I feel it, and I insist, and if my mind tries to go back over into some other stuff, I pull my mind back and I insist that I focus on this one thing, because I committed to identifying. I'm identifying with that I am one with the Father, and I have to focus on that. I have to allow myself to focus on this only. So if my mind tries to stray off into thoughts, I gotta pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. And the purpose of that is to get to where I am clear, number one, that I am one with the source of life, and number two, it puts other stuff out. Okay, like, I don't want to focus on that right now. I want to get my attention on this thing. It's very important, and it works. It works well. So many changes have happened since I've been doing this practice that I can't even go into all of them right now. So you will see as you try this how important it is. And it's okay if you don't want to. It's not nobody's being forced to do anything, like they say in the Bible. He that have ears, let them hear. So now, after that, and I get to a point where I feel it, and I feel it inside. It's like a realization, and I say, thank you. Thank you. Then also, I may imagine some other things. I may imagine money coming out of the sky. I may imagine, I don't know what else, but usually it's that. But anyway, then when I get up, I pull out this Bible, like I said, and it's very beautiful. Sometimes I kiss the patterns on it because I just love this Bible, and it's okay to do whatever I do. And the purpose of this realization is to know that you are created who you are, and it's okay whatever you do. That's what's really cool. All right, so I didn't know this little window thing was going to be in the way, but we're going to start. I always start here with this passage that is in, I don't even know where it is, to be honest. This is, I don't want to look for it either. Matthew, it's probably Mark. But it says, this is what's important about what we're doing. And only this. Because we are going to increase our faith, and we're going to increase our belief. Jesus said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. Okay, so holding the phone is not working well. Let me see if I can hold it this way. Jesus said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. Sometimes I read this more than once. Sometimes I change it so I say, Jesus said unto me. See the I even someday, after doing this every day for a year and a half, many revelations have come, and things that I didn't see, or ways to read it or to try it have opened up for me. Jesus said unto me, Tarja, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to Tarja that believeth, to me that believeth. Jesus said unto me, if you can believe, all things are possible to you who believeth. I'll say this as many times as I feel like saying it, because afterwards, when it says, and straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe. Help thou mine unbelief. I have recently been praying at this moment where I close my eyes and I just say, help thou mine unbelief. God, help mine unbelief. Help mine unbelief. And then I say, thank you for helping my unbelief, because I know that God is helping it and been helping it every day. Whew, thank you, God. So grateful. And I just pray right now, help thou mine unbelief, because everything is about whether I am believing or not, as you will see as we keep talking about expanding belief, realizing who we are, making belief be the thing that I understand that creates my outer world. My inner belief creates my outer world. All right, now I need to know now I got to figure out, should I make these all snippets or do they go all together? Because there's a whole bunch of these. So maybe I make them snippets since this is 9 minutes.